Tarique Rahman has been sworn in as a Prime Minister of Bangladesh, rising to power after massive student-led protest that toppled Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. BNP candidates swept the polls, capitalizing on public outrage and a fractured Awami League. Rahman takes office as 170 million Bangladeshis face fragile stability, soaring inflation and deep political scars, with high stakes for restoring order and rebuilding trust. While aiming for a diplomatic reset with India, Rahman faces pressing domestic priorities like security and national reconciliation. As he assumes power, the question looms, can he consolidate authority, restore order and steer the country through the transition? Our next report tracks Tarique Rahman's rise and the challenges that lie ahead.
Tariq Rahman সশস্ত্র চিত্রে
power, legacy and a long road back home. For years he was seen as the son of two dominant figures in Bangladesh's politics, and today he is the new Prime Minister of Bangladesh.
শপথ করিতেছি যে
Tariq Rahman has been sworn in as the PM, marking a major political transition in the country. He is also Bangladesh's first elected male Prime Minister in 35 years since Qazi Zafar Ahmad held the position in 1990. At 60, the leader of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party has taken charge, promising to improve governance and stabilize the country. He took the oath before President Mohammad Shahabuddin at the Jatiya Sangsad Bhavan, or the Bangladesh Parliament in Dhaka.
Tariq Rahman
I, Tariq Rahman, solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the Prime Minister of the government in accordance with the law. I will bear true faith and allegiance to Bangladesh. I will preserve, protect and defend the Constitution. I will act towards all the people in accordance with the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will.
পালন করিব।
The BNP and its allies registered a landslide victory with at least 212 seats in 299 contested seats for a 350-member parliament. 25 ministers and state ministers joined the oath-swearing ceremony, forming a cabinet ready to govern. One of the major highlights of the new cabinet is the representation from the minority Hindu community. Veteran BNP leader Nitai Roy Chaudhary joined the government. His inclusion is being viewed as a significant move by BNP's outreach for minorities. From 17 years in exile to the pinnacle of power, Rahman's journey has come full circle. Widely known as Tariq Zia, his political identity is linked to his family's history. He was 15 when his father, President Zia-ur Rahman, was assassinated in 1981. His mother, Khalida Zia, a three-time Prime Minister, died in December last year at the age of 80, just days after his return to Dhaka. Tariq Rahman's return from the United Kingdom in December brought him to the center stage of the political tensions of Dhaka. Now, two major challenges stand before the new Prime Minister. First, addressing the rise in political violence and attacks on minorities, and the second challenge is to stabilize relations with India. Rahman has indicated a desire to reset ties with New Delhi. In his first diplomatic move after victory, Rahman invited many South Asian leaders to his swearing-in ceremony. While Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi could not attend due to his tight schedule with the French President Emmanuel Macron in Mumbai, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and India's Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri represented New Delhi and met the new Bangladeshi leader. Both sides expressed optimism about strengthening cooperation. India has also invited Rahman for an official visit. Earlier, Prime Minister Modi sent a congratulatory letter to Tariq Rahman, praising his resounding win and expressing hopes for stronger bilateral ties. In his first political outreach after the landslide, Rahman visited the chief of Jamaat-e-Islami, Shafiqur Rahman. For the Jamaat-e-Islami, this election is not a total loss. The party returned from a ban to secure 77 seats with its allies. The Islamist party, which once used to be an ally of the BNP in the early 2000s, has secured clear victories in the northern and western parts of Bangladesh, especially constituencies that border India. Eyes are also turning to former Chief Advisor Muhammad Yunus and his place ahead. Is there a full retreat from view or some role in the framework? In a televised address, Yunus said Bangladesh's foreign policy during his 18-month tenure was anchored on three principles: sovereignty, national interest and dignity.
Dear fellow citizens, After faithfully carrying out the responsibilities entrusted to me over the past 18 months, I stand before you today on the eve of handing over authority to an elected government to bid you farewell as the chief advisor of the interim government.
Alongside electoral results, Bangladesh has also voted on major constitutional reforms. More than 7.6 million votes were cast in a referendum linked to the July Charter, with over 68% voting in favour. The Charter calls for mandatory caretaker governments before elections, ensuring the independence of the judiciary and the Election Commission. It also proposes a new 100-member Senate elected through proportional representation and greater representation of women in the parliament. The BNP's return to power follows years of political turmoil. Those who queued at the polls deliver a plain call: peace, stability, and a government that functions. Rahman's path from prison to exile in London and back traces the course of the movement that brought him here. Can the nation heal under a new leadership?